Here we are with number 6. Friends, do you remember a time back when we were younger, or back when you were younger? If not, it's time to turn the switch. My friends, do you remember a special time back when... Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Gary, you're on the Shaper Show, and here, welcome back to another nostalgic review. This time, continuing my review of the original cartoons. Now I'm reviewing Mike, Lou, and Dog, which is one of the weaker original cartoons. It is loved by some fans, but in contrast to other shows that came out on Cartoon Network after it, or the other 8 original cartoons, this show is pretty much been forgotten. The show didn't really do too well on its own. I think the show lasted about maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I think it only had maybe 1 or 2 seasons. That's really about it, so I might as well just jump straight into the review. This won't take long because the show didn't really go as far as others did. I think this is probably the shortest of the 8 original cartoons. Alright, Mike, Lou, and Dog. Like I said before, it's one of the weaker shows of the 8 original cartoons, spawning on of 2 seasons, 26 episodes from the 2 seasons, and the show went on from November of 1999 into May of 2001. The plot of the show follows Mike, an American girl who is part of the foreign exchange student program, and is dumped on a forgotten, scarily mapped island populated by descendants of a British shipwreck. The island, Albaquantine, is named after their founders, Joshua Wendell Albaquantine, and is based off the real-life Pitcairn Island. The castaways have gone native and are trying to behave like Polynesians, with varying degrees of success, among other things. And this explains the character's Og's name and his fashion sense, which is pretty much like Native Americans, like how you think they would dress at least. I can't really delve too deep into the show like I did others, because the show was so short, and I did like it, but it is one of my least favorite of the original cartoons. Out of all 8 shows of the original cartoons, this was one of the 3 low-ranking shows. Like I said in my review for Johnny Bravo, 5 of the original cartoons are shows that I really do enjoy. Well, the other 3 are shows I do enjoy, but I mostly watch them for nostalgia's sake rather than because they're good shows, like Mike, Lou, and Dog. Well, I'm not going to say Mike, Lou, and Dog was a really good show, but it was one of the 3 shows I could watch for nostalgia's sake. For comedy's sake, you're not really going to get too much from the show. It's mostly Mike showing how she lived in America, while showing them things such as Game Boys and baseball, and other things of American culture in that category. As far as characters go, you really don't have too many or really any at all interesting characters. You have Mike, the main character, the Manhattan girl born and raised, where she spent on the playground for most of her days, who does like the features of the island but misses the life she had in New York. Lou, the self-proclaimed princess of the island, Og, her younger cousin, Wendell, Lou's father, Alfred, Ogg's father, Marguerite, Ogg's mother, Old Queeks, the island elder, who I don't think is related to any of the people there on the island, Lancelot, her turtle, Lou's turtle, and 3 pirates. That's really about it. The animation of the show isn't that great, but then again, in 1999, hand-drawn cartoons were all they had. But then again, hand-drawn cartoons, while it's not really as good as animation today you see in things like modern-day anime, I do think it is better than some shows we have, well, some animated shows we have on TV today. As I said before, Mike, Lou, and Dog spanned on for about a year and a half. Mike, Lou, and Dog is the only one of the 8 original cartoons that was never nominated for any award. To my knowledge, the show never had a groovy like other shows you've seen me review in the past. Overall, that's all I really have to say. Mike, Lou, and Dog, compared to the other 8 original cartoons, and really a majority of the shows on classic Cartoon Network, isn't all really anything special. Well, it's not my least favorite of the 8 original cartoons. It really is one of my least favorite shows that I enjoy from Cartoon Network. I really don't have anything more to say about that because there really is nothing more to say about it. The show does have its own fan base and people who do love the show and are loyal to the show. But me, personally, while I did like watching it as a kid, it doesn't really at all hold up that well now that I'm a 19-year-old adult. Well, that's just my review of Mike, Lou, and Dog. Again, there's not really much I can say about the show, because the show never really was anything special. To me, at least. I know the show does have its own fan base, and kudos to you if you like the show, that's fine, but me, personally, I can't watch the show because I enjoy it. I can really only watch the show because it was a part of my childhood. If I rate this show, well, I am going to rate this show, and I haven't done that for the past review. I'm just going to give this show a rating of what was wrong with me during my childhood. The show doesn't hold up as well as it did back then as it does today. Well, there's only 2 8 original cartoons left, and I might as well just pack them into one video, because really, while they were their own 2 separate shows, they were pretty much a duplex show. So, that's it. I'm Gary from Shipper 31. Stay gold, everyone.